Johnny Depp, once one of Hollywood's most electrifying figures, is today stirring profound emotion online, as fans and critics alike process the latest flashes of vulnerability from a man whose public life has long been defined by dramatic triumphs and controversies. In a rare and deeply personal interview, the actor revealed that he still carries scars from a turbulent past relationship, calling himself a sucker for love as he reflected on the aftermath of his split from Amber Heard. Struck a chord, sparking waves of empathy and debate across social media. Depp's confession came in a candid 2025 interview with the Sunday Times, where he recounted the emotional toll of loving someone he believed needed help, someone whose sadness touched him deeply, compelling him to extend care and compassion. Sometimes you look in a person's eye and see some sadness, some lonely thing, and you feel you can help that person, he admitted. But for him, that instinct did not always end well. The openness was jarring, an admission from an actor who, for years, had largely avoided discussing the intimate, his painful side of his past with Heard. "I called myself a sucker," Depp said plainly, a phrase that has been shared around the world by fans, shocked at the once larger-than-life figure laying bare his vulnerabilities. He added, "No good deed goes unpunished," noting that attempts at kindness sometimes only expose deeper wounds for both him and the ones he tried to help. For many observers, these words revealed a man carrying regret, longing, and perhaps a quiet sorrow, feelings rarely seen on the red carpet or in blockbuster trailers. That sorrow seemed echoed again in a more public, yet equally moving moment several years earlier. At the 2023 Cannes Film Festival, it was then that Depp, returning to public life after the tumult of his trial with Heard, walked into the screening of his film Jean du Barry and was met with a 7-minute standing ovation. The applause was thunderous, but what captured the world's attention was Depp's reaction, tearful, moved, holding back visible emotion. The videos from Cannes went viral. Fans on social media responded not just to the star power, but to the raw authenticity in that moment. Some praised the ovation as recognition of his resilience. Others described the sight of Depp wiping away tears as one of the most heartfelt things they'd ever seen. For many, it symbolized redemption. A man once vilified by tabloid headlines, now embraced by those who admired his craft and resilience. Yet those emotional moments have reignited larger conversations about the cost of fame, the complexity of truth, and the public's right or appetite for witnessing pain. Critics of Depp's resurgence at Cannes and in media appearances have argued that the support reflects selective forgiveness, questioning whether tears can outweigh previously alleged wrongdoings. The decision to include his film as the festival opener drew protests and backlash from those who felt it sent the wrong message about accountability in the treatment of survivors. But still, for a large section of his fan base, Depp's recent words and gestures have resonated as undeniably human. They point to a man who, despite legal battles, shifting public opinion, and personal heartbreak, continues to struggle with love, loss, and regret. On social media, posts like "He deserves to heal" and "Even stars cry" have circulated widely, with fans sharing old memories of his roles and highlighting the apparent rawness of his confession and his tears. In the end, the internet's reaction speaks to a complicated truth, that vulnerability can be powerful, especially when it emerges from someone accustomed to performing strength. In speaking openly about his heartbreak, Depp reminded countless admirers and critics alike that beneath the fame and fortune is a person still capable of pain, still searching for meaning, and still wounded by love gone wrong. Whether these moments of heartbreak will reshape his legacy permanently remains to be seen, but for now, they've reopened a conversation not just about who Johnny Depp is as a star, but who he is as a flawed, feeling human being. Buddies, I hope you all are doing well. Please, friends, subscribe the channel and share with your beloved ones. I wish you best of luck, wishing you excellent time ahead, and have you a nice day, friends. I will see you next time.